This little lean-to building here was pieced together with a bunch of scrap materials that I found in the area, some old one-bys. All of these low rafters here were made out of the trees that we cut on the property itself as I was clearing all of this and made a roof. This is where I store my water supply up and out and stays clean. The bears usually don't get into it. So I'm going to start getting some water ahead so that I can stay one step ahead of the game, which a lot of people don't think of until it's too late. And I always stay one step ahead of the game. Living out in the wilderness full time was very enjoyable. You had a lot of time on your hand. My problem was I got a lot of my work done and was so well prepared that I was almost bored because there wasn't anything to do. You know, I had all my wood cut, I had water hauled, everything that I had, my trails were cut in, and all I had to do was sit around basically and enjoy it. There's a lot of people that are coming out into the wilderness these days that, frankly, I feel are just people that are trying to hide from society, you know. They're stacking up on tons of ammo and thinking that the apocalypse now, you know, it's something like the world's going to come to an end and they're going to be the only people living, you know. White spruce are incredible firewood to burn. What we have going on here today is a very windy day. Earlier today, this morning, it was about probably 5 below zero here. And suddenly overnight, some of these strong winds came in through the valley, rose the temperature to about 35 degrees right now at this point. So I'm taking advantage of all this and gonna get out and get some more weasel sets set because I can travel a little bit easier during these kind of conditions as opposed to when it's 20 to 25 below zero. So what I'm doing is I've got these box sets for weasels, and what I'm going to do is go set those in some strategic locations out here. What this simulates is a cubby set or an old log with a hole in it, looking for mice. So what we have here is we've got a 1.5 a long spring that we set inside here. And the trap won't fit back outside of this hole right here. So we don't really have to wire it to anything because they can't get out once they get caught. We stick some type of an attractor in here, such as these grouse feathers that I have. Stick a little lure on this cage here. They go in through this hole. They go in through this hole here and try to get at this, and they working at the bait and the feathers. They get caught in the trap. It hits them high up along the body, and thus dispatches them very quickly so as not to wreck the valuable pelt in these animals. This is an ermine. They've been prized up in the northern tier states, wherever they are, for the fact that they're pure white in the wintertime and provide a really cool trim on the different outer skirts of a person's fur hats and such, which we actually wear up here. This is a little female that I caught a couple of years ago and decided to hang on to it for prestigious reasons rather than trying to sell it, because a pelt of this size would only bring probably about $2.50. So it seems a shame not just to keep it for myself.